Live. Can we promise some people so we are gonna go live? But me now buy some paper and come back, right? Because I'm the only person who spend money on TikTok and now make back the money off of TikTok, you know. But the mission over there upon bigger than self, you know. The mission and the journey over there upon the bigger than myself because I come over this morning and I tell some people say me I go talk about two pressing issue because we have one of the artist show up on TikTok, it name from the land for my desk. You know about two things land for my desk. One we are going to talk about a national hero and what really consists or who should become a national hero in your country. So we're not going to rush the life. For those who are see me for the first time, get comfortable because some people are come on TikTok and a cuss bad and make a bag of nice. You know, so I can't come. So I'm lucky and privileged enough that when I feel like somebody message me, get two messages this morning. I get two messages this morning. And a woman sliding on my DM. She don't have nothing up on her profile. She don't have nothing on her page and she send me her WhatsApp number. Yeah, me no ladies, me no there for look nobody. Me no there for look nobody. And every man dey on TikTok honey. And every man dey on TikTok thirsty. And a matter of fact, woman with this track man. Woman always a come try this track righteous youth. Me no want nobody sliding on my DM because if me not sliding on your DM, me no expect you to slide on my DM. Me no expect you to come distract me. I want to get me be honey. So when me supposed to do research and read, me sit down on the phone with my piece. You don't listen to me up. Me no want you keep me a masturbation, me supposed to educate. Me no come here to substitute masturbation for education. Because you there one side of the world. And you go and come. No, leave me alone. I want next person message me and ask me what me I hope to achieve. I want to educate Jamaicans and tell them, say, listen to me, my brothers and sisters. Your vote is not for entertainment. Blessed love. Yeah, but nobody come get me honey. And me can only sit down and masturbate. Because some Babylon get in because the devil attack you at your weak point. That's why I say top form. And you have to know that to be in top form is to be in peak physical fitness, mentally, physically, spiritually. Big up yourself, Kerry. I don't come here to slide on nobody DM. Kerry, me like your voice, me like your intellectual, you sound intelligent. But me don't want nobody come distract me. Because me want to wake up Jamaican pan a consciousness. If you know, say, if them happy with the current administration, then vote for them. But if you're not happy, then use your voice and vote wise. So when I come over here, it's not for distraction. It's not for triviality. It's not to come and look nobody or nobody come and look me. I truly want to do something positive. Because what we find nowadays, a lot of people in our age group now do the right thing. They are, yeah, and the Bible will attack you at your weak point, you know. That's why the Bible says you have to love God and love God with all your heart. You have to pay attention because the devil know you just like how them say, God know you from your inner the womb. The devil know you, you know. So the devil know say, that's why enough black man get destroyed, you know. You know the amount of black man that know say the devil has destroyed them. Because you're intellectually capable, you're physically strong. You have good mental resilience. You got everything we're supposed to be a good and strong, productive man. But you're weak to the flesh. So the devil will go tempt you with your weakness. So if you can't control the sexual mutation, and that's why enough black man can't start a family. And if they start a family, them house in a turmoil. Because them weak to sex. And the devil knows say, because the devil not come tempt you with drugs. If the devil knows say you can't resist drugs. The devil not come tempt you with money. If the devil knows say you can't resist money. But the devil come tempt you with whatever is your weakness. So I don't come over here to slide on nobody DM. And I don't come over here for nobody to come in my DM. I come to talk to my people them. Yes. And I feel like two main things I want to talk about. We see a lot of things are going on in Jamaica in terms of the whole ticketing. And in order to understand, and I was talking to somebody where I say, I hope the Jamaica government now see motorists as a next week. Having a vehicle should not be a new tax bracket for a lot of Jamaicans. But not only that, you know, something you have to understand because we post a video, we get over 200, we get quite a good views and get quite a few comments. And last year the government made So based on the information based on the Planning Institute of Jamaica, the PIOJ, Economic and Social Survey in 2025, the figures are the traffic tickets issued was 627,531. Right? You don't understand that. And based on what we are seeing on social media, that figure is about to be doubled. Last year, the revenue collected from traffic fines was 4.3 billion Jamaican dollars. Right? So that kind of put a deeper meaning, a kind of zoning on the bigger question, because with the line now, we can't understand why police now use them discretion. Police are pull you over. And this is why I say sometimes when a lot of people live a foreign, right? And a lot of people see what go on in Jamaica and them try equate it with progress. Because on the road now fix. Give thanks. You see, as soon as me start talk sense, because a while ago me have 70. But as me start explain to the Satan disciples, them say, a God we say, you see how quick the number drop. Because some of them don't like sensible conversation, you know. That's why we can't come for the crowd. That's why we can never show up for the crowd, because that's why the Bible says narrow is the path will lead to righteousness. Because you see, if you come on a platform here and you have thousands of people that watch you, me not ask, me can categorically tell you, say you not listen to nothing of substance. Because as soon as me explain to some people, say, yo, the devil will go attack you at your weak point, you know. As soon as me break it down to a minute science and say, God know you from your inner the womb, but the devil know you too. So if God know you, you have to know so the devil know you, and the devil are going to use the weapon, wagonist, you big up yourself. That's why we can't come for the crowd. But I want a lot of Jamaicans to wake up to the realization to say, owning a vehicle at Jamaica, that kind of put the government see you as somebody them can profit off of. Because last year, the government issued 627,531 tickets, which equate to 4.3 billion. Yeah, man, we can't, that man, we're not there for all of them. We're not there for them. We always signpost them to where them belong, you know. Because the Bible says if you walk with a company of fools, they will get destroyed. But if you walk with the counsel of wise, they'll get wise. So, and every black man want to hear say, are your sexual ill discipline a problem, you know. And every black man, you know, and every black man want to hear say the reason why you can't raise a family, the reason why you can't protect and provide for your family, are true you can't control your sexual urges. And here some black man, you know, them calling sick for go have sex. I'm not talk about the very kind of sex where you work overtime and you have to go spend some. The people them don't want the preaching, brother. No, we can't come for them. That's why we have an agency and message me. And me say, one day I should write, but me can't come here. Come make agency mislead me. And come make agency waste my time. Because if you don't notice, me do research, you know. Because the Bible has said my people get destroyed because of the lack of knowledge. So when I turn up, I can't come over here. If you come sit down and go through people video and cuss people for them opinion. Because opinion are not facts. And when I do share my opinion for something, it's not facts. It's not factual. But when I come and I want people to understand the reason, say, the government is deliberately taxing motorists. Because I hear a lot of people in America look what go on in Jamaica. And I say, yeah, progress. And I always tell them, say, oppression is not progression. Can't mix it the Bible, my brother. Them can't stop. No. Because the Bible is logical as much as it's spiritual, you know. The Bible is one of the greatest books ever written. But if you, as a black man, sit down and make people, there are some people, them come to them own conclusion about the Bible and they never read the Bible. But no other book has enslaved black people more than the Bible. But if the Bible enslave you, then you can't go read it and use it for free yourself. I can't come tell you, say, you're not supposed to read the Bible. Read it and come to your own conclusion. And if you don't know everybody, a lot of people go sit down at church and make pastor preach the Bible to them. Everybody who read the Bible have a different opinion. So powerful is the Bible. Everybody who open the Bible and read a biblical scripture, you supposed to get a different interpretation. I tell people all the while, the first thing I get out of the Bible is about you have to have courage. That's the first thing, A lot of people looking at the book of Genesis and them say, in the beginning was the heaven and the earth and this and that. All right, God created the garden of Eden. And God tell Adam and Eve to eat from all the tree in the garden, bar this one, because they eat from that tree shall surely die. Now, when Adam and Eve eat from the tree, God drive them out of the garden, God, and enough of we have people in our life, we set with boundaries and them overstep with boundaries and we keep on forgiving them and forgive them. God forgive Adam and Eve, but he forgive them from a distance. So you can work hard and build something and make family and friend tear it down because you don't have the courage to tell them, say, leave me place. Don't come back in my house. Don't come back in my business place. So the first thing the Bible taught us was courage. But we don't come on more. I first of all want to see me, Not everyone have the under. No, but in all you're doing, get knowledge and understanding, man. Understanding is a key component, You have to understand how things work. You have to understand how life work. You have to, listen to me. If you don't understand how life work, then what you going to do? If you don't understand how relationship work, what you going to do? If you don't understand how sex work, what you going to do? If you don't understand how money work, what you going to do? If a lot of Jamaicans have the key ingredients in life, which is understanding. This is why enough of them vote. And once them vote, them advocate or them make excuse for politician. Because them don't understand, say, me a vote for you. And the reason why me a vote for you, me want a better future. And you are going to be in the position to put policies in place to make sure, say, me have a better future. So why God put the tree there, know that? We not get hang up. We not going to get hang up on the little nuance, We not get hang up on the little nuance. We do a full lecture on that already. You understand me? We not going to get, we just show you. You understand? We now get hung up on the little nuance and why God put the tree there so and why. Because the tree is still in a way. The tree is still in a way. The Garden of Eden still in a Garden of Eden still in a way. Our life is a daily Garden of Eden. Because enough of we in a relationship where man a walk over on woman a walk over on because you don't have the courage. You don't have the courage to say, me no like when you go out and come in drunk. Me no like when you talk to me like that. Me no like when you behave certain way. No found you have the courage. So we now go hang up on the nuance. Because the Bible says for these stories are allegory. In the Bible. So a lot of you get hang up on the little nuance and make people no tell you say the Bible a physical story happen. And because some of you look upon it and say it can't happen, it never happen. You say the Bible a tell lie. But write down this word and Google it. Allegory. For these stories are allegory. The story about Moses going to free the children from Israel or Egypt. All we have demons that we are trying to overcome. When we turn up with the best intention and we fall flat. You never hear about the 12-step program. How much time Moses go to free the people them from Egypt. I know what is to obey, knowing wrong from right. That means you have a level of awareness. That means you eat from the tree of knowledge. There's no way you can know right from wrong unless you eat from the tree of truth and knowledge. So no matter, let's just grab a seat and we could just land the plane. You understand me? Because some people never eat from the tree of knowledge. You understand me? The only way you can sit down there and say you know right from wrong is if you eat from the tree of knowledge. No other two way about it. Because from the moment you eat from the tree of knowledge, that means you develop a level of awareness. Because when Adam and Eve eat from the tree of knowledge, the first thing them develop was awareness. This is why telling the Bible say Adam and Eve realized that they were naked and them go look a fig tree to cover themselves. Big problem in the black community, no awareness. And if you don't have no awareness, you don't have no shame. And if you don't have no shame, then trash get your basket. Because them Adam and Eve start feel a level of shame. My genitals out to do, everybody has see my genitals. So I have to cover it up. So that's the power of awareness. So a big problem in a black community, we don't have no awareness. That's why sometimes you're going at the party, them at Jamaica, 80-year-old, 70-year-old, and over 15 and 20-year-old, because them not aware. So even when we come and try to talk politics, we are trying to wake up your awareness so politics can't manipulate you. If you're not aware as a motorist that the government collect 4.6 billion Jamaican dollar off a motorist the other day, then you now go ask the question, are we paying some kind of tax? Where is our money that we are paying going? Because the roads are not getting better. We don't see nothing special out there. Tap now, nobody send call them, man. Nobody send call them. No, because we don't really come for the likes and shares, you know. Nobody send call them. Because, you understand me? Because what you find, sometimes when you send call some of them come over here and them try to muddy the water. So we truly not care about the numbers. We don't care about the numbers. We care about what we are hope to accomplish and achieve. To make sure, say, if we can get people to wake up, say, just become aware of what is happening in your country. Because a lot of what is happening in Jamaica, a lot of Jamaican problem is awareness. A lot of what, even in the black community and the black family, awareness is a big problem. And until we become aware of our actions and that our actions have consequences, because you take the action to go vote for a leader, and you don't know say part of your action have consequences. So when you look and see a police, even I try to tell a story one Christmas Eve, because a police can always find something to charge you for, you know. That's why when a police go there to administer the law, they have to use them own discretion. That's why we can't have a police, because when you look at job, it is important that you can use your own discretion. You can make decision. Because, let me tell you a story, because one day one police stopped me and my wife a drive on Christmas, right? And we were not even know so much fault wrong with the car. Because many are, yeah, because a lot of us are drive car. And we not even know so much thing wrong with the car, you know. Until a police stop you. I guarantee you right now, if one overzealous police officer stop you, them can't ticket you for as many things where you not even know say them couldn't charge you for. So when we see the police officer them at Jamaica, and now I use them this question, and I ticket to one bus driver, he look as if him ticket him for even exist. So we have to become aware and say, boy, all right, officer, we understand we live in our country, but we still can't have the police that govern the island without this question. So even me see a youth named Frontline Boss say police shoot 3 people down the parish. And them say the people them never have illegal firearm in them position. But them say them never deserve to dead. Them say the police couldn't do more. And we can't reach a state which part because crime is high and it's illegal. The police them have to decide. Say, all right, we can bring in these people. It's not a shootout. And this is why they must say transparency matter. They need the body cam. Because we reach a stage nowadays at Jamaica. Me don't want to say you can't trust the police them. But you have to look like the police them now use them discretion. And everyone that we hope, so everybody we come in contact with, I use them discretion. It don't come like you go to the supermarket and the supermarket like 10 o'clock and you catch at the supermarket, boy say 21:58. And them use this question no man. If you can't let me in, let me in. We can't reach a situation because we're not aware enough to say, is the government telling the police to go out there and issue as much ticket? Like a lot of Jamaicans don't know say 627,531 ticket was issued, which equate to 4.3 billion Jamaican. You have to know this thing. So the next time election come, your vote doesn't hang on dub plate. You can't vote for who have the best dub plate. You have to find out who are the Ministry of Transport, who control the portfolio there. So when you as a regular Jamaica or a taxi man get 5 ticket, and we see Jamaican get so much ticket sometimes until them have ticket amnesty because you can no longer afford to pay the tickets. But you have to be aware enough to say, all right, let me listen to the politician we are come say, We are going to revisit the ticketing. We are going to revisit the amount of ticket a police can issue. Because, let's be honest, right? We don't even know if there's not even a cap on the amount of ticket the police can issue at Jamaica. So this is what I tell you, so we come for raise awareness. And make you know, say, the next politician we want to listen to. Listen what them a say, no man. Listen, because you know take a politician nothing for say. We are going to put a cap on how much ticket a police can give you. Because you can't go in front of a police and you have 30 fault on a vehicle, or let's say you have 10 fault on a vehicle. Let's say the police charge you for the more severe offenses. But the police must can look upon you and use them discretion and say, you have 10 fault wrong for your vehicle, and me I go ticket you for 2, and you get the rest fixed. Because that is the kind of level of policing to say that me a police with a mindfulness for the citizen. Because one Christmas Eve, me and my wife are come and we are drive and police stop with. And the police say, a matter of fact, when the police stop with the police, check a whole heap of thing and come back and say, this wrong headlight, this brake light now work, such and such broken. And them say, me I give you 28 days to fix it. And I don't remember what we had to do, but we had to fix it and submit the report so we fix it. But nowadays, Jamaica hard. And when you run up in our police, the government don't put a cap and the police not care. Because Jamaica police them are so overly emotional that if you look upon them wrong, them offended. If you see how the fuckery are going on, so if you say bumbo clot, me can't get a break star, then charge you. The police them gone mad with power. It reach a stage now at Jamaica because we now see. That's why the whole Jamaica they watch the Shabba case. The girl will lose her life with the police, I call excessive force. Because that I go wake up to if him get found guilty and have to do prison time, we are going to see a reset with our police at Jamaica. But at present, when we look on the police them at Jamaica, I don't think they are policing with the mindset that their main role is to protect and preserve life. When a police kill you at Jamaica, when you lose your life to the hands of a police, that should be the last resort. I may say that already and somebody way, but me know enough. Me know enough say everywhere you're going in the world, every good police force is to protect and preserve life. And if you go out there and here say you get a call and say you have a firearm in your vehicle and then pull up and shoot up the vehicle. No. You're no more than a gunman. You're supposed to do everything. You're supposed to do everything to make sure so the people, them, the occupant of the vehicle, have a chance to surrender. Otherwise, you're no more than a legal gunman. And that's what I say upon that. So, my aim from doing my life is to get Jamaicans to know that actions have consequence. Who you vote for have consequence. No longer should you be voting for entertainment. Politician is not your friend. The person you're voting for, they are not your friend. They are merely your friend until election day. After you vote for them don't know you and you don't know them. So the person asks me what me I hope to achieve from doing this life. If I can get Jamaican to wake up to the seriousness of elections and the consequence an election has, I have done my job. Which brings me to my next topic. I feel like the next person we are contest to run for Jamaica need to adjust this whole national hero thing about Bob Marley. I feel like the Marley sons them. I feel like sometimes some man get some son and them not really fight. They not really encapsulate the father fighting spirit, you know? Because he land pa me desk. He land pa me desk, and when he land pa me desk, I don't really want to do it not disservice. So, as I said, I have to get comfortable in my life because that's the reason why I come over here today. If you try to settle Jamaica, you can't shoot your way into a better Jamaica. Let me say it again. You can't shoot your way into a better Jamaica. You cannot shoot your way into a Jamaica which part people is happy to participate in society or nation building. And the reason why I say that, I look past something I'm not Bahamas. I'm not Bahamas, I'm Barbados. Yeah, Barbados. which part Mayor Monthly with a stroke of a pen as make Rihanna into a national hero. But before we get there, so I wanted to know when was the last time, because representation important, you know. And as black people, a lot of we underestimate the power of representation. This is why when them vote for Donald Trump in America, them say them want to get rid of this whole thing we say you have black people have to have a seat at the table. Anybody live in America know why I call it slip me. You understand me? But basically if you advertise a job, you have to interview people from minority community. That's why since the junkie head Secretary of War going to power America, him do it with it. You know, a lot of black man, a lot of black people in America vote for them to get rid of it, you know. But I feel like sometimes if you know put up the guardrails around black people, then we don't really do not enough progress. Because when I look on Barbados, make somebody like a Rihanna into a national hero. And we are going to hold up the accolades. We're going to hold up a Rihanna accolades versus a Bob Marley. And I'm not doing it disrespectfully because you know what? I put up a little video and somebody from Barbados say, you know what? We wish we had a Bob Marley. And this is what sometimes you have to come over here and speak and still maintain your composure. Because you see the political class, you see the elites of Jamaica, it just rub you the wrong way. To know that they don't care about black people. They don't care about the section of Jamaica. Because the Jamaica where we know, the Jamaica where we proud to represent a black people Billy, a poor people Billy. You never going to see no Hassan or none of them affluent pitney run. Because some of them can't run. You have never seen an uptown pitney. The most they will try to compete for karate and shooting. You never see none of them run and put them body through the paces for Jamaica. And I feel like this week, I can't stop saying it in my life. But Garnet Silk, because sometimes some song is too far ahead. Sometimes some song is too early. When Garnet Silk said, we are good enough to build your city, your society, but not good enough to be a part of it. I feel like a lot of people, it lost on a lot of people. Because sometimes we listen music and we dance, but we don't understand when somebody like Garnet Silk I come out and say the blood of my people is upon you. We're not good enough to marry your daughter, but you're still enough, you're good enough to rape our mothers. And I feel like the current, and I want somebody from somewhere one day to stand up and campaign for the fact that what due to Caesar, give it to Caesar. What Bob Marley has done for Jamaica, if he is not deserving to be called, because I know the reason why me want to ignite the conversation. I saw, what the country name the other day? Barbados. I bury somebody named Sir Garfield Sober. And if you watch and you know lazy and a bad mind, just tell me, drop me a thumbs up or let me know if you ever hear the name Sir Garfield Sober. Because I know for a fact, you never hear the name Sir Garfield Sober. I think if you have in your 40s, you go to school at Jamaica. Because as I said this morning, one time they used to teach black excellence. So you would have gotten a reading book about Sir Garfield Sobers. And you would have gotten a reading book on Pele. Talking about their adversities, what they have overcome to achieve, until they decide to whitewash the education and teach about Christopher Columbus. So if you're in your 40s, you used to go to school at Jamaica, you're one of the lucky few. Because it doesn't last on you. It does not last on you. And once we see it's done, because once your mind has been expanded, it can't go back to the same dimension. So this is why they used to expand black people's mind to black excellence. Until them realize we can't tell them it's been done. As I mentioned, the importance of representation. That's why them no want black people on them TV. Because if me can look on my TV and say black people are do good, black people are do great, black people, even in the UK, give thanks nowadays we see 1 and 2 more black people on British TV Michael Richards, Thierry and Henry, and it's a small amount of black people. Jessica Ennis, a few of them. We see them on TV. And it's important for black people to see themselves being represented in not just drugs, movie, and violence. But I'm trying to find out when was the last people to be named by national heroes in Jamaica was Sam Sharp and Nanny of the Maroon. And this morning we want to get to it because we can't only sit down and wait for people to free slave. We can't. And if we go and build a better Jamaica, a more prosperous Jamaica, a Jamaica where people from different walks of Jamaica can see that, you know what, me can become something great and my country are going to love me and my country are going to applaud me. Then we have to understand and we have to question and we have to ask the right question. So he said Nanny, we know Nanny of the Maroons. So both were officially, so Sam Shark and Nanny of the Maroons, both were officially declared national hero in 1975. Since then, no other national heroes have been added. Jamaica still has 7 national heroes. Right? Blessed love. So we know we have Nanny of the Maroon, we have Sam Sharp, we have Paul Bogle, we have George William Garden, we have Marcus Garvey, we have Sir Alexander Bustamante, and we have Norman Manley. But in recent years, give thanks to the one who rose. In recent years, there has been public debate about adding figures such as Bob Marley, Louis Cloverleaf Bennett, and Usain Bolt. Alright, however, Jamaican government has not confirmed national hero status on any additional person. Instead, it announced a new honor in order of national icon. With Bob Marley, Miss Lou is the first recipient. So, before them give a due to Caesar, they go create some new shit. Alright? So, we have to look on what is the requirement. So, I'm saying if you get comfortable now, make sure you're comfortable. Because we live and not just nice. You want to have meaningful conversation. Because you see the next Prime Minister of Jamaica, he must be faced with the choice. Should Bob Marley be a national hero? Should somebody where that was the man said the head cornerstone of the builder refuse? And a Bob Marley pitting him, I don't know me come about to. But what is the requirement of a national hero? There's no detailed checklist in Jamaica law that define exactly what makes someone a national hero. The law sets a very high standards and the decision ultimately rests with the Governor General. Oh God Almighty. So if you tell me so now, that's why you have to get rid of the governor. So you want to tell me say until we get rid of the Governor General, because the Governor General still is the last remnants of colonialization. You don't know that? The Prime Minister answer to the Governor General answer to King Charles. You don't know that? I wonder if I don't know that. Let me use red. Let me put his name in a reading. So the Governor General acting on the advice of the Prime Minister after consideration of any advisory committee. The legal requirements are. So let's look at the legal requirements where them set out. The person must be born in Jamaica or must have Jamaica citizen at the time of death. So we can't say Bob Marley and Usain Bolt. Because of who we icon them. And we want to see them as our national hero in our lifetime. They must have rendered service of the most distinguished nature to Jamaica. You want to tell me, say Bob Marley. You want to tell me, say Bob. Let me put Usain Bolt aside. Let me put Usain Bolt aside. Me can't put Usain Bolt aside. Because whether you want to have the discussion and Usain Bolt, you cannot sit there in good conscience and tell me, say, Bob Marley has not rendered service of the most distinguished nature. A matter of fact, Bob Marley might has not slave masters in that regard. But Bob Marley suffers a assassination attempt. Bob Marley stand up for Jamaica when Jamaica, a lot of you don't understand what Jamaica did with the One Love concert. Peace didn't just come to the island, but he started the process. So I tell you Bob Marley, you see your son. Sometimes if you have son. So I understand what I'm to Bob Marley. I want to tell Bob Marley pitting them. You know, I forget the government at least 1 year for start up the conversation. And take up every, because you know it should. If Bob Marley pitting them take up everything Bob Marley and carry go Africa. Jamaica now, you see the level of tourism with Jamaica experience. I wonder if you know, say, Jamaica would not have that luxury anymore. I wonder if you know. If Bob Marley family decide to say, we are going to take up everything, we just are going to exhume Bob. If Bob Marley family say, we are going to exhume Bob Marley and carry him to Africa. Can you remember the other day, them did have the conversation, you know. But you notice how quick you get swept under the rug? In practice, Jamaica existing national heroes share several characteristics. They made transformational contributions that permanently change the nation. They show exceptional courage, leadership, and sacrifice. So you want to tell me, say Bob Marley no show exceptional courage? When somebody shoot you, you don't know if you go in front of the crowd. What Bob Marley endured was nothing less than what Paul Boglar, a Marcus Garvey, or a Sam Sharp, or even a Nanny. Because Bob Marley did not go stand in front of the crowd after them shoot him. Bob Marley could have gotten shot on the stage again. In display leadership, in display courage, and in display sacrifice. Their action benefit the entire country, not just the professional community. Now, this is why I say we can put Usain Bolt aside. Take down Buster. And we can left them with them Buster Manti and them George William Garden. Because it's only a matter of time before they make Edward Seaga. And we're not going to make Edward Seaga become a national hero before Bob Marley. We're not going to sit down. Bob Marley pitney them on a what list. We're not going to sit down and make Edward Seaga become a national hero before Bob. And even if you want to put away Usain Bolt, saying the action benefit the entire country, not just professional or community. If you want to disregard Usain Bolt on that, you cannot sit there in good conscience and want me take you serious. And don't say that Bob Marley life and Bob Marley legacy has not benefited. When you make you go and work, man, you get comfortable. Get comfortable, because I tell you, we no come for make nice, you know. And give me 1 and 2 taps of TikTok, no kick me out tight. But nobody share it too much, because we don't want the crowd over here. You hear? Most help shape Jamaica freedom, democracy, workers' right, independence, and national identity. So you want to tell me, say Bob Marley no shape Seaga is and Boston. But we know so them are going to make Seaga a national hero at some point. Because if Michael Manley is a national hero, then Seaga will, because him and Michael Manley is the political equivalent. So we know Bob Marley talk about freedom. We know Bob Marley talk about democracy. We know Bob Marley talk about rights. We know him talk about independence. We know their impact has endured across generation. So when we look past somebody like it's and and this is why sometimes I say it yesterday, I don't like repeat myself upon my life, because I have too much words, because the most I say, hope them up me full up with words. But why them stay so? Why them only want to use black people at Jamaica? Why? That's why them said Jamaica was a crown jewel in the Queen Empire. Because they might not cut sugar cane, but them still extract Jamaica. Them still extract what it mean. Like, for example, let's compare. Because we now rush live, you know. Nanny of the Maroon resisted British colonial rule and helped preserve the freedom of the Maroon. Sam Sharp led the 1831 to 32 Baptist War, which accelerated the abolition of slavery. Paul Bogle fought against injustice, inequality during the Morant Bay Rebellion. Marcus Garvey inspired black pride and self-determination worldwide. And them said, me now call him sir. So Alexander Bustamante claims say in champion human rights. And we know so nowadays Jamaican people are not right. We know this is not right because one man come down, come open a hotel and give you 1 3-month contract. And if you work for 3 months and 1 day, he have to keep you on as permanent. So he kick you out of the hotel and call you back every 6 weeks. So we know Bustamante work was in vain. We know that. You can't tell me nothing. Me and you, if you think that Jamaica have workers right, because the people that work at Jamaica, some people me know people that do 25 years and 30 years in a hotel, and when they come out, them have to beg, they don't come out with nothing apart from them last paycheck. So nobody can tell me, say, Sir Bustamante champions workers right and became Jamaica first prime minister. We know that delusional. Normal Manly, we understand the fight, we ended the fight. We understand that when we're up against, so we understand, so we know Normal Manly was instrumental in the government towards self-governance and independence of Jamaica. We understand that. So this is why there is an ongoing debate about figuring such as Bob Marley and Usain Bolt. But that should not be a debate. If you want to debate Usain Bolt, we can debate Usain Bolt. We can debate Usain Bolt if you want to have the debate. But the whole debate and the whole, when you look across the pond, your next door neighbor of Barbados, and you see somebody like Rihanna, Barbados make no shame that bestowed national hero status upon Rihanna. That Rihanna work and legacy cannot stand beside Bob Marley. Many argue they have had an exemplary global impact, while others believe the title of national hero should remain reserved for those who contribute fundamentally change Jamaica political, social, and constitutional development. You want to tell me so? Let's put Usain Bolt aside. You want to tell me say Bob Marley no contribute? You want me if you believe me if you take you serious when you can look for me and tell me say Bob Marley no contribute to the fundamental change of Jamaica political, social, or constitutional development? You can't take on serious. You just want to exploit black people. The law, you just don't love black people. So them go out there now and them come up with some chumped up award, call you most distinguished and honorable. Because them no feel say somebody like a Bob Marley will come from 9 miles. We come from up until this day. Because without Bob Marley Museum up in a 9 mile. Without Bob Marley Museum, the same dirty politician them. When them a campaign, then go through 9 mile and come. And without Bob Marley Museum, you're doing a lot. Now we have to do it. Somebody have to do it. The 2 most important days of your life. The day you're born and the day you know where you're born. And I can encourage you, the sooner you figure out why are you here, the better you will feel in your life. Right? So let's looking at Bob Marley and Usain Bolt achievement. So this is how you have to talk to the technology, you know. Bob Marley instrument in the liberation of SI apartheid. That's a glow. Of course. We can't. So we don't understand why them want to shoot them way to a better Jamaica. And I want to inspire. And you unless you can't shoot your way. You can't extrajudicial your way to a better Jamaica. You have to inspire, motivate. So we can't sit down and make the government go on like them are going to shoot them way into a better Jamaica. Let's try. That's it, blessed love, my fam. That's the definition of insanity. If you want to do the same thing over and over and want a different result. I think that was a quote from a greater mind. I think I was Einstein, one of them great minds. So we have some mad prime minister, mad leaders. So let's look at both Bob Marley and Usain Bolt have achieved that they have achieved that are extraordinary, but by any standard. The question is not whether they are great Jamaicans, it's whether they contribute, the contribution fit the traditional meaning of a national hero. So if you wake up a man and you say Bob Marley a national hero, you're going to feel any way about that apart from pride? Apart from justice has been done? If you wake up a man and Usain Bolt being classified as a national hero, you're going to feel anything but pride? Come on, no man. Bob Marley, arguments in favor. Put Jamaica on the world stage. I don't have to read no more. I don't have to go no further. I don't have to go not a further. Yeah, man, we come here to do some great work. And I say I don't want nobody sliding on my DM. and tell me some me hot or me sexy. No, because I don't want to come distract me. You understand me? Next thing you know, you go lead me down the wrong path. You understand me? I'm going to full up on the phone of foolishness. No, no left me alone. I work for my people. Them. Bob Marley Pitney, I want to come board. I want to come board. All I want to sign on to a letter. In the next 3 to 4 years, Bob Marley not been classified as a national hero. I want to take up on the father out of Jamaica. Take up blessed love. If them can't get the man what due to him, you don't embarrass Bob Marley Pitney. Bob Marley Pitney, you don't embarrass. If you can't look and see Rihanna, if you can't look Bob Marley Pitney, you don't embarrass. That's why I say awareness is important. Are you guys not aware of who your father is? The two good intentions are only folk. Yeah, brother. That's why the Bible says for every man look after him own interests. Bob Marley Pitney them. I put them interests above Bob Marley. And I can't tell me say Bob Marley dead. I can't tell me saying dead. And give up him life for Jamaica. We don't know what kill him. We are you don't know what kill Bob Marley. Because the kind of cancer where them claim kill Bob Marley. If that was hereditary, the whole family then dead from it. You want to tell me say Bob Marley have such rigorous cancer and only him alone dead from it? Let me have a white unicorn for sell you. Because the CIA see Bob Marley as a threat. Because the CIA thought Bob Marley was aligned with PNP. And the CIA was working with Jamaica Labour Party to destabilize Jamaica. So if you think that kind of rigorous cancer kill your father, then you don't deserve the name. What due to Caesar, give to Caesar. You're not embarrassed. It's a Peter Tosh. No great Peter Tosh or poor Peter Tosh. Then beat Peter Tosh to an inch in life. Oh God, so if you watch a Peter Tosh documentary, if you're not sorry for Peter Tosh, you don't have no heart. I don't think Peter Tosh benefit, bro. We can't make hyenas this. Them say, protege say hyenas we try divide brothers, man. Peter Tosh now have nothing to gain from Bob Marley death. The only people gain from Bob Marley death are the system. And the system want you. The system will kill you. Let me tell you this, man. I don't know. I just show this generation full of them own importance. I don't know prophet and sage get crucified by the system. That's why we hear say when God give Jonah the message to go deliver, Jonah ne want go. Because Jonah they look before him and say, them a kill the prophet. Prophet a go to prison. Prophet a get this. I don't know prophet. That's why you have to be brave. You have to be brave to stand up on the battlefield. I don't know the amount of people that come in my DM and threaten me and tell me so them only want to hold me. Man, go to them. I remember them not come here, they come trouble nobody, you know. But I feel like people, brother, we can't, that's what we believe, fam. What is sold out? Because Bob Marley try to get to financial freedom. We say Bob Marley, because Bob Marley refined him sound and reach more people. How we going to come to that country? Brother, that's why man say you have to emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but me can't take that off of your brain. If you sit down and confuse and convince yourself, say, Bob Marley sell out, then where is your proof of Bob Marley sold out? When Bob Marley say Africa is not a money play, when Bob Marley go liberate Zimbabwe, Bob Marley, so a lot of we just regurgitate shit. A lot of we just a wise man say a lot of we are dance the dance so we father and mother do. And we dance the dance so long that it becomes our dance. We never take the time to construct our own step. So yeah, some little brainwash people now. No disrespect me fam. You can't say everybody have different character. Everybody effective in their own way. What you gonna do? You don't get up and hold on to this ideology. Say Bob Marley sell out. Where is your proof? Say the gang sell out. When the gang go down Africa and liberate Africa. Yeah, but you're free to your own choice, fam. But we not get for free of his pure illiteracy, fam. That's why you know. And again, your opinion are not facts, my fam. You're free to your own opinion, you know. We kind of free if we put you out there and think say, okay, it's okay because we can't come here and say, I mean, I appreciate them kind of, because that's a black people problem. Because we develop a level of hate and distaste for our own without any need. Anyway, let's look on Bob Marley legacy. Yeah, that's a black people problem. That's a black people problem. And you get up and say Bob Marley sell out with no proof. With no proof. No proof. Man to man is so unjust. You don't know who for trust. Just make that stay over there, so. Africans unite. Which part of Bob Marley? To go find me one of Bob Marley. Go find me one thing about Marley sell out to the system. I'm a matter of fact, if Bob Marley went sell out, Bob Marley legacy would not stood this test of time. I don't appreciate them sentiment in my life, my fam. I don't appreciate them sentiment. Because I don't know if you're black or you're white. But them kind of sentiment, they keep black people chop which part with it. So I can't entertain them level of buffoon with it. Because Bob Marley had the chance to sell out as you put it. But Bob Marley had to make them know, say, money no make you rich. What is a lot of money? My riches is life. That is him telling the system, say, no come here so because my soul is not for sale. So if Bob Marley had sold out, the legacy where Bob Marley is, every year Bob Marley get bigger and bigger. Tell me one celebrity. The other day they put out a Michael Jackson biopic and him get a bump. Bob Marley, Exodus. You think a boy if he come from Jamaica and create the album of the decade, of the millennium, of the lifetime? Answer me no, man. So, enough Lego, and them things that keep black people chop over there in the youth. That's why I'm telling you something I want to like and send out. Because guess what? And them things that we have to walk, I don't want to walk with. The Bible says if you walk with a counselor, a fool, you're going to become one of them. But if you walk with the counselor wise, you'll become wise. You think a boy if he be ostracized and be the outcast in your family and transform. Back to what I come about, you hear? So Bob Marley, arguments in favor. Blessed love, you hear? Blessed love. Melissa teach me a whole thing about Jamaican leadership, yeah. But I said, Liquor Vibes Cartel, bro, publicly they spoke against Bob Marley starting out good, but last is way. You can't say that. If I that you hold on to a wise man say, Mr. Yo, I don't really come down to argue with people because a man say, I'm not going to bring me down to funeral level and beat me the experience. So let me crack on the road and me come over here for do. So we are going to put Jamaica, Bob Marley put Jamaica on the world stage through reggae. Became a global symbol of peace, unity and resistance of oppression. Helped make reggae one of Jamaica's greatest cultural export. His influence on music and tourism and Jamaica's international image continues decades after his death. And it was harder, the little useless merit. What they go create, because they don't want to call him national hero. We don't want that for Bob Marley. So we could put it in a context. What the name Bob Marley has done and why Bob Marley qualified to be one of Jamaica's national hero. And put Jamaica on the world stage through reggae music. That is still one of Jamaica's greatest exponents up until today. And the reason why Jamaica still now truly profit off of reggae music is because they don't want to acknowledge it. Bob Marley became a brand. Second in a class. Remember when you come for work, we have 1 and 2 people who want to learn. Alright, so come off your phone. Big up yourself. Come off your phone for a minute. A wise man says that providence to speak, but knowledge to listen. So come off your phone. Come off your phone. So I try to maintain my independence. Big up the 1 and 2 people who understand what I try to get to. Because it don't make no sense you come and you say this and you say that and you say this and you say that. Yeah, Bob Marley the brand is sustain Jamaica. We build Jamaica. Providence to speak, knowledge to listen. So who is the name Bob Marley? Put Jamaica on the world stage through reggae music. Become a global symbol of peace, unity and resistance to oppression. Help make reggae one of Jamaica's greatest cultural export. Its influence on music, tourism and Jamaica's international image continues decades after his death and was ordered a little play thing with them. I never not go read out it because it not be fitting of the great man. Alright? So he claims that them have arguments. His contribution was primarily cultural rather than directly shaping nation politics or constitution. That's bullshit. Right? Because them say because him a no politician and him not come up with some chumped up shit. So him fight for workers' right or him fight for workers. I lie them a tell. Alright, some believe national hero status should remain focused on those who fought for freedom, independence, are fundamental. So if that's the case, Michael Manley is supposed to lose. If he only resort for those who fought, and we talk about fight, because we never see Michael Manley with no gun or no cutlass. So Michael Manley is supposed to lose. We never not get in a Usain Bolt accomplishment, but even if we look at Usain Bolt, widely recognized, is widely regarded as the greatest sprinter in history, won 8 Olympic gold medal, became one of the most recognized athletes ever, inspired generations of Jamaicans and enhanced the country's global reputation, generated enormous pride and positive feedback for Jamaica. Them doesn't like poor people. Them just not like poor people. If the standard is whose action fundamentally change Jamaican history, then the existing national heroes fit that definition. If the standard of whose lifetime achieve TikToks, me there, TikTok, man, me there. I want to America already. Right? So whose lifetime achievement transformed Jamaica place in the world? Then Bob Marley is one of the strongest case. And if anyone alive or decade, his cultural impact arguably reshape how millions of people see Jamaica. We talk about Usain Bolt also as an exemplary case. He elevated Jamaican global profile through sports in a way that few have ever have. However, because of his achievements are more recent and tied to athletes rather than a broad social transformation, some people see him better fit for a different top national honors. That distinction may explain why many Jamaican government propose order of national icon. Them just don't want to give the people, them don't want to give poor people what due to poor people. So them are going to make up some shit. Them are make up some little cheap accolades. Them not love poor people. Them not love black people. Them not love ghetto people. And the next prime minister to answer the question, right? The individuals like Bob Marley and even Miss Lou who contribution are globally transformative but different form of historical roles with national hero status. Ultimately, there isn't a single objective answer. It depends on whether Jamaican want the title of national hero to remain focused on those who shape the nation founding and freedom, or explain it to include people who culture or sporting achievement preliminary transform Jamaica independent and standing in the world. And we the people say yes. We the people. I would like to think more people. These are statues of self put up as ASAP. No, we the people want our national heroes to reflect people who we can associate with, people who maybe if you're young enough to see Bob Marley or young enough to see Usain Bolt and I understand it and appreciate the work with them do, we the people that only want national hero to only reserve to people who fight colonial or slave master. Because if we should compare, so in comparison of national hero merit, Barbados versus Jamaica, right? Look at us. So if we should look at Barbados, so we have the comparison. And we will compare Rihanna contribution to Barbados versus a Bob Marley. And we not do it disrespectfully, but we have to do it from a position where somebody like a me and Monthly can be proud. That's why them try to weaken black woman. Because black woman will always do the right, you know. A black woman will always do what's right. That's why over the past 20 years, I tell them I see one black girl I go viral. I say the amount of belly she kill. She had the security guard for the cemetery. I said to myself, so people can't even realize what them are doing. Them take up them a level of garbage and put in front of you. Because when you see that you can't unsee black woman in a certain light, you don't understand why them try to tear down black woman, why them try to mislead black woman, and why them try to put some people like a Rosalie or some of them black woman there as no idol. Because them nah go, them nah go make you look on a me a monthly. Them nah go make you look on a me a monthly. We say, no. As a young black girl I grew up, me did probably feel a certain way. So as soon as me get a chance, me can look on Rihanna and say, you know what? You have inspired millions of young Asian girls. For that alone, you're a national hero. From where you come from to where you have achieved. We can't only reserve national hero to fighting slave master and running up in a bush and... No! Bob Marley, Usain Bolt. And the list we could expand the list. Because our national hero has to have a sense of identity and national pride. So when we look at somebody like a Rihanna, she's from Barbados. I'm happy you're putting in the work. We can't stop, man. Somebody have to do it. You understand me? And if Bob Marley's son then not do it, then me have to do it. Right? Because some of them don't want to lose the money. Because them get drunk on the money and don't want to lose it. So we don't have nothing to lose but everything for gain. Rihanna, Barbados, in her field, music, she's a national hero. I think in 2021, she became a national hero. Global, so her main contribution to Barbados, global cultural ambassador, entrepreneur, and we then call her philanthropist, all right? The next one, 1998, Barbados looking at their country and say Sir Garfield Sobers supposed to be, and he was one of the greatest. A matter of fact, he's not even the greatest cricketer. Because if you have to talk about the greatest cricketer, you probably have to talk about a Brian Lara, or you have to talk about a Sachin Tendulkar. So I would not even say Sir Garfield Sobers is the greatest cricketer. But Barbados understand how important he is to them. So in his field, he's a cricketer, and he became a national hero in 1998. And his main contribution, one of cricket, and listen to this, one of cricket, sorry for disturbing, keep helping out and putting pen to paper too for life is best. Blessed man, we can learn, man, nothing wrong, and drop me a link and anything you're not sure, we can point in a discussion, put it in a PDF and send it come give. Of course, a wise man say using one candle to light another does not diminish in the light of the one that was used. So that's why we not come for the crowd, Blessed love, all right? So Sir Garfield Sober, that Barbados buried a couple days ago, he passed away a day before his 90th birthday or something like that, and you could see a sense of level of pride, because I'm sure Barbados have the freedom fighter since they get the independence. But you know what? It is important we rewrite what it means to be a Bajan. So he was not even the greatest cricketer. He was one of the greatest cricketer, right? And he inspired national inspiration. Now, if we look at Jamaica and understand how wicked, we have to get rid of the Governor General. We have to get rid of this old monarch shit. We have to go find a way to craft a new Jamaica. Because until we start inspire, and still we start tell the youth them of Jamaica, say, listen to me, we are going to build a new Jamaica. Not just by eradicating Jamaicans, by extrajudicial killing, but by hard work and due diligence and natural pride. We can't shoot we way into a new Jamaica. We have to inspire, motivate. What doesn't change, it makes a person a national hero. We follow white people too much. You understand me? So we are crowd. Yeah. So when we look at somebody like a Bob Marley, right? Music. Not a national hero. And which party said national hero? No. He's not a national hero. He's a global ambassador for reggae music, for peace, and for Lord God Almighty Jamaica. No dirty politician. Come to think about it. One politician never come from a less affluent place than a Portia Simpson. Because technically they don't like poor people at Jamaica, But nobody now have the conversation. They don't like poor people at Jamaica. Jamaica and Jamaicans does not like poor people. And until that change, everything else is trivial. We have to go build a society which part the less fortunate and the disenfranchised are loved, are revered. Because we come and say, oh yeah, Usain Bolt say some of the most racism or classism in face at Jamaica. Blessed love. So we look at somebody like a Usain Bolt, we compare Bob Marley legacy to Rihanna. Right? And he said remember Rihanna is a global cultural ambassador. Bob Marley is a global ambassador for reggae music and for peace and for Jamaica. But yes, still Bob Marley is not a national hero. Rihanna is a national hero. If we look at somebody like a Usain Bolt, his field, a speciality, is athletics, is not a national hero. The greatest sprinter in history. And he transformed Jamaica. He transformed, I don't know. I guess they just don't love us. They just don't love us. And I don't know if I can do enough live to change it. And they just don't love poor people at Jamaica. And I truth. They just don't do it. Bob Marley arguably is one of the strongest cases for global cultural impact, tied directly to his country identity. His music has helped define Jamaica's image worldwide and continue to influence culture, tourism, and social movement. So Rihanna's achievements are exceptional in music, business, and philanthropy, but many observers consider Bob Marley's cultural influence broader and more enduring than Rihanna. Big up your Mayor Monthly. Big up yourself. You're a great woman. It's not about to come over here. You know one thing you know with Mayor Monthly? She love Jamaican and she love when Jamaican people do exceptional, because I said it the other day when the coach died the other day, the athletics coach died, she paid a moving tribute. And I don't even know if he's buried yet. I don't know what role the government is playing in it. And that guy, that Stephen Francis has overseen one of the greatest period in Jamaica athletics period. And the Prime Minister office didn't even have a common courtesy for release a proper statement. And I think that guy should have afforded at least a state burial. But that's a different, what I tell you. And if we look at Usain Bolt versus Sir Garfield Sobers, Sir Garfield Sobers is widely regarded as one of the greatest cricket players. But Usain Bolt, however, became the most recognized sprinter in history, won 8 Olympic gold medals and still hold the world record for the 100 meter and the 200 meter and a global sprint influence. Bolt as a compelling case. In Barbados criteria, they are applied constantly. Bob Marley and Usain Bolt present a strong case for national hero recognition based on their transformative global impact. The principal difference lies in national policy. Barbados has interpreted national hero status more broadly, while Jamaica has traditionally reserved it for figures associated with emancipating, workers' right, independence, and nation building. So based on this, no Jamaican who rise to the top of accomplished greatness will ever be recognized by the elite. What are you doing to help poor people in Jamaica? Keep them, no love poor people, them who. When I send call, man, come out of my life, man. Poor is a state of mind. Poor is a state of mind. Broke, you know, you can mix up broke with poor. Somehow no love coming at people's life because for me audience and for your audience are the same thing. So come out of my life. Because a lot of you mix up broke with poor. A lot of you classify Jamaican poor because you keep them poor. Here, a lot of you wake up every day and classify the population poor because you keep them poor. Go and go listen to what Dave Chappelle said when he said to his father, I hate being poor. And he said, don't Dave Chappelle. And that was good enough for Dave Chappelle to craft a successful. He said, poor is a state of mind. You are broke. Majority of Jamaica broke. But you assign poor to them because you educate them. So now ask what me I do for Jamaica because me I educate them. Go name shit. One big stinking pile. And come out of my life and galang over Rosalie. Rosalie I keep them poor. Future Fambo I keep them poor. Me, come here, so forgive them riches. The Bible says for the devil come to rob, kill, steal, and destroy. But I come to give a life and give a life more abundantly. And him said, man shall not live by bread alone, but by the words of God. Listen, me come here, come. Yeah, Mr. Busy man here. Come here, come ask what me I do for Jamaica and the poor. You don't know about poor. You don't get up and assign poor to black people, pitney. You don't get up and classify them as poor. Because that's how no one bumbuckler keep them. You don't want to keep them poor mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and economically. Don't mix up poor with broke. Majority of Jamaica broke. Who no assign them not poor? And who no keep them poor? Can't come fool, man. You think me and the same thing. Because myself, LWG. I hope what I say has resonate and you find value and substance tonight. You hear? Don't come in on my life. When you see me, when you get the notifications to Top Farm Life, don't come in on my life. You know the same thing. You hear? We come to liberate black people, pitney, and heal some broken hearts. And use my light to find back. Because the Bible says, my life, my words are like lamp to your feet. So you can't come in on my life and get misleaded. You hear? The Bible says, my words are like lamp to your feet. Blessed love, of course. No make them come assign poor to you. No make them come assign poorness. Poor is a state of mind. That's how they want to keep black people pitney. So as soon as you talk, what you want to do for help the poor in Jamaica? What you want to do for help the poor? Come out of my life, man. Come out of my life. And stay far from my life. When I send calls from now. Blessed love. I go jump off now, here. Of course. So be careful who come light your path. So where Rosalie lead you. You know, so where Rosalie and where Swissley and where World Dog and even Future Fambo. You know, so the whole of them are come lead you. Words. In the beginning was a word. My word I go either condemn you or set you free. So I can ask what me I do for poor people. Because I always come with words of encouragement. You hear? Blessed love. So now for you, I come, what you do for poor people? You wake up and convince the whole Jamaica say them poor. Don't keep them poor, don't keep them in their mind. We can't fix a poor mind. We can't fix a poor mind. We cannot fix a poor mind. No, poor. When you word from you word $1 from your neck down. When you word from your head up is up to you. When you word from your head up is up to you. So they come classify me people as poor. When I come tell me people them, I trick them. And I come up with some fake category. Come up with some fake category. Because I don't want to give a due to Caesar. I don't want to call Bob Marley a national hero. I don't want to call Usain Bolt a national hero. And I come up with some chumped up bumbuckler charge. Because I don't feel like them not deserving. Them not deserving. I don't trick the people in Buster Manti, fight for workers' right. I don't know say black people, Jamaican people now have no rights at Jamaica. Them not have no rights. None. With the right there when you work 30 years and one white man can come from Europe and fire you. Me work in a hotel where man sit down which part him not supposed to sit down and man fire him. Man make one cup of tea when not supposed to make the cup of tea and he lose his work. Man drink one glass of water in a hot Jamaica from over the bumbo clot bar and lose him blood clot work. And you can tell me say, come out of my life. I'm not coming on my bumbo clot life. I send call you know. To me come over 2 roses. To me come for 2 roses and 2 likes. Think you can chick me, think every black man who can chick and pimp out. Come in on my life, ask me no question. You come talk about Buster Man to fight for workers' right. If you say you can't come to England, come see one white man make one cup of tea in a workplace and losing work. You ever work in a some workplace with white people and take smoke break every 5 minutes. You feel nobody can deny them that. You ever work in England, every 2 minutes and gone for a smoke break. Nobody can fire them. You can't even go shit at Jamaica. Me know man you go a toilet, go piss, and when you come back and tell if you taking things and left the bumbuckler premises. You come find me kings and queens. Find me people them. Bible says I once was lost, but now I'm found. So me have to come back, come tell me people them say, come with me over here, sir. Come over here, sir. Smoke break every 5 minutes. Then go and nobody can fire them. You come tell me Buster Manti fight for workers' right. And I want to listen. And I want to listen about Bob Marley. You see him Bob Marley with them out there. I use him likeness and the image to sell tourists, to sell hotel bed at Jamaica. What's Jamaica tourism without Bob Marley? What's Jamaica without Bumbuckler at One Love? Answer me no man. Come ask me what me I do for poor people. Because I don't want to keep the people them poor and convince the people them, say them poor, so they remain poor. What you know about poor? Broke, poor, you only poor when you're poor in your mind. The mind is the most fertile field. That's why Bob Marley said, emancipate yourself. Anyway, if you don't want to support the movements, come here to buy a paper out of my pocket today. Go over www.topfarmwear.com and purchase a hoodie, purchase a t-shirt and wear it with pride. Because of the strong brand for the strong people. Them here, blessed love. The mind is a workshop of the body. You hear? So that's why most Jamaicans so drunk and them no look after their health and no look after nothing because them broken in their mind. Because the body is a servant of the mind. So you keep them poor mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. Then you get to use them at your will come every 4 years. So don't you come ask me I do for my people. Me I do for my people what God tell me if you do. Take out my phone. You know, so me not no TikTok shop. Me I'll try people say me if you do it. But you don't really come for plant and reap same time. But if you want one, go up on my website and I can give you a discount. So you can drop me a DM and we can make the connection because, of course, we have a Shopify, www.topfarmwear.com. This live is brought to you by Top Farm. You understand me? Blessed love. But it's not about the money. And life is more than, we need money is where we pay for goods and service. But right now we live a life of service. So some illiterate people like that can come ask, what me I do for my people? You know, so what me I do for my people? I don't need to tell you. If you don't get it, you don't get it. Blessed love, alright? I have to go running now because I have somewhere take me an hour to reach and I only have 30 minutes. But if you don't see from me again, and listen to me and every time I come live, I don't want you from me. Because the Bible says time and place is everything. But I can only implore for you. Make time for learning. Make time for learning and take charge of your mind. Alright? Don't make the wicked man them take charge of your mind. And don't make them convince you say you're poor. You're broke. You're broke. You don't have no money. You're only poor when you're poor in your mind. At them time they're poor. You hear? When some of them can't come take out their phone. What you do for poor people? What you do for poor people? You can't call me people poor. You can't call me people poor. Come out of my life, man, and stop trouble my people them. Blessed love. And remember, look after yourself and may God bless you. Him turn him face and smile upon you. You hear? Yeah, man, and remember to who much is given, much is expected, alright? So, big up and me click on your page and make sure so me check in with you or check in with me. Alright, follow, give a follow L23, because we there to find our tribe. You understand me? Bless him, we give back a follow. Alright, of course, don't make nobody come here come tell us that you're poor. You hear? You're poor because of the mind, so fix the mind. Fix the mind. Babylon control the mind. That's why them a live so cause them control the people, them mind. Mind control. Now make them come tell us you're poor. Alright. Blessed love. I remember www.topfarmwear.com. I got to run left for now. Blessings. Bless up.